Good morning, all. Today is a Tuesday. It's the 19th of December. Headed paddling today on the Tar River, and I'm gonna go from near Bunn down to Spring Hope from Ferrells Bridge. I don't know the takeout yet, but probably Webb's Mill. But just about to the put in, and a little slow moving this morning. I didn't want to crawl out into this cold day, so I'm layered up. There's Ferrell's Bridge, my launch point today on the Tar River, and it's about 7:30, 7:35. So my GPS was flashing. I didn't take a video of it, but I came up with the idea that it was cold, so warming it up with the antenna out. And I just checked it a second ago. It stopped flashing, so I got it warmed up enough. It worked. It was the right idea. Perfect water levels. The water's up a touch from the rains we'd had, but just enough to make it easier to paddle and float. Nice day. So we've got a blockage at the bridge. Give it a try. This is the old bridge. I assume it was a road because there's no railroads nearby, so I assume it's a road. And there's a launch here with Tar River Life. You can see they have a sign up there. Some signs. Exit. Nice to pull out there. I try not to abuse it. I've asked for permission before, but you have to pay. I'm cheap, so I use the road. Last video I made was at this same exit, again, Sledge. Many years ago, this was quite a paddle. My brother, Lewis, and I made the paddle from here a number of times in like a John boat. Squirrel hunting, there just weren't deer back then. But it was a great explore. My dad loved to fish. We put in at Webb's Mill and paddled. Never paddled all the way up here from Webb's Mill. Not in a John boat. But he loved to fish, so we would fish crappie fish on the river. in addition to the beaver, I did see 2 deer, and actually had a pretty decent chance at them, but they were getting far away, but I was about to get another view of them, get the gun up. You drift in the boat and you drift in behind something and you can't see, and then you can see, then they move, but that's such as hunting from the boat. But it's nice to see another couple deer. Second video, I'm paddling one-handed. That was all I could do to keep up with him. I don't have any friends of Wilson, but I got a floaty, what do you call it, noodle, and a nice piece of rope. Check out the tracks. Something had a big fight. It's definitely, these look like a coyote, like a dog track. Definitely deer tracks, some raccoons, a whole bunch of stuff. I understand marking trout lines, but there were none. It's just left over in the trees. Well, it's got a nice new shiny roof everywhere. Now if they would work on the rest, maybe they're going to, I hope.
Short history lesson. Webb's Mill was in my family. The mill was built in the 1880s, and then it was moved in the early 1900s to this current location with a larger concrete dam. My great-grandfather bought the mill with some partners in 1916, and then it ran until 1984.
This end building here is where the turbines were. The grinding grist mill was here. Okay, I gotta turn around and paddle. Looks like the Bayou to Louisiana. Sturdy Creek, just up from Webb's Mill. This is gorgeous. I hear ducks. Just check it out, man. Look at the cypress knees. It's just, wow. Check out the color here. That's gorgeous. I've understood that the rock behind me there was somehow noted in the travels of the Green Road, which was a route from southern North Carolina, I think, to like Washington, D.C. area up in Northern Virginia. It was not confirmed, please. I don't know the details, but supposedly it was noted in some journals from George Washington about camping in the bend of Tar River as they traveled the Green Road, which is right here next to Webb's Mill. Anyway, I always tied it to that rock. It's the place that the road would have gone by. Stop for another video. The holly behind me. It's Christmas time in a couple days, and holly reminds me of my grandmother, Edwards. She liked the holly. We would, at the farm, it's something to give the kids to do, I guess, but we would go in the woods and go cut her some Hollywood berries to decorate the mantle with. that was her preference was this, the bright red berries, and it was something we kids could go find. Anyway, made me think about my grandmother, Helen. Alrighty, Turkey Creek Bridge. There's a little path. Could carry it up to the road. It's a good spot. It's easy to take out. I like not having to climb banks. Here we go. 13 miles. Compass. And today's paddle was 6 hours and 12 minutes.
Somewhere there is a party going down, interesting people, conversation to be found. I've lived in cities where there is no solitude. I've made some friends there that I hope I'll never lose, but for now I want to stay in this quiet town. The neighbors on my block, they've got stories to tell. This is the grocery, but once was a hotel. And Mr. Driscoll, he just stands there with his smile, inviting everyone he sees to come inside. This is the life I want to live in a quiet town.